Welcome back to the Hard Rock Cafe in San Antonio. I'm Mark Kusenberger with the Padilla Poll. Now I'm with head coach Matt Green of the Marble Falls Mustangs, and I guess you're the newly minted head coach at Marble Falls. Tell us about how you ended up there after a successful run at Lucas Lovejoy.
Well, I tell you, I was really looking to get back into the hill country. I really enjoyed my time at Lucas Lovejoy. You talk about a fantastic community, a great group of kids and administrators, and just a great place. But for me, really, with I was getting married, to be honest with you, and so my fiance lived in the hill country, and I was looking to get back there, and I'd been at Lake Travis prior to going to Lovejoy, and I loved the area. So when Marble Falls came open, that was a good opportunity for my family, and I had a lot of respect for that place. We'd been in their district when I was at Lake Travis, and so I wanted to get back there, and that was a good opportunity.
This must be a very wonderful woman to lead you back into District 25-5A, where you got 4 Leander ISD schools and Dripping Springs and the 2 Georgetown ISD schools. You're going to have to work hard this season, Coach.
There's no doubt about that. I remind her of that quite often. I'll tell you what, we have a laugh, but when I was at Lake Travis, obviously a different time, but familiar with a lot of those teams and some unbelievable coaches, some unbelievable programs, and some incredible players in this district. So certainly I knew what I was getting into, and Marble Falls has done some good things, and they've got a ways to go, but it's an exciting opportunity, and that's how you have to look at it. You have to approach it as an opportunity, and so it'll be take small steps and climb the hill as you can, but I'm excited about it.
Tell us about the challenges of coming into a job late in May. Sometimes that's the way these things work, but tell us about the things you need to do to overcome not having a chance to work with the kids during the spring.
Well, that's the number one challenge, is the fact that I didn't get to work with the kids much football-wise. Now, the good news is they did not do spring football. So I'll have the opportunity for the extra week. We'll start August 4th, and that'll be great. But the great challenge really was hiring a coaching staff. 2 of the coaches that were on staff left and took head jobs, and with that, they took assistant coaches. And so when the dust finally is settled, I've hired about 10 assistant football coaches. And that has been a challenge in itself. Very blessed. I got a couple of guys I coached with at Lake Travis, got a couple of guys that I coached with at Lovejoy. Some very good coaches were on staff at Marble Falls, and then I hired some guys I didn't know that just had good resumes and came in and did a good job. So that has really been a big challenge. We've worked our strength and conditioning program all summer long, so I've gotten to be around the kids. I've gotten to work with the kids. I just haven't gotten to work with the kids in a football capacity. So certainly as 2-a-days rolls around, we have a new staff. Our cohesiveness will not be at an all-time high as we begin, but it will improve quickly, and I look for our team to respond to the new coaches and do a really good job.
What are you looking for from your kids as early August rolls around and it's time to, I guess, get the football ready? I don't know about pads and how that works yet, but I know you need to get those X's and O's rolling.
Well, I tell you what, really that's going to come through the coaching staff and our communication, our meetings leading up to practice. I think the kids are hungry. They want some coaches to come in. They certainly want coaches that are going to come in and teach them new things, really invest in them. So I think they're going to be very, very receptive to the new offense and defensive schemes that we'll bring in. I think for our coaching staff, because we have not been together a long time, there'll be some bumps along the way there, just getting the communication piece all the same with the kids and the coaches. But I know that we have a good staff and we have a good group of kids. It'll all come together.
And if you get a playoff team in 25-5A, you're going to be primed for a great playoff run as powerful as your district is.
Well, you hope. Obviously, there's some really good teams in Region 4. And
I don't mean to take a rip at
sure.
or Cal Allen or any of those
Absolutely,
guys.
But regardless, there's a lot of good teams. But I will say this, whatever 4 teams come out of our district and make the playoffs, they will be battle-tested. There will not be an easy game. At least for the Marble Falls Mustangs, there will not be one easy game in District 25-5A.
How do you get the kids ready for the competition? Sometimes they come in a little beaten down after some tough seasons. Chins high at Marble Falls right now?
Yeah, I think they're really up. Again, I think they're excited about a coaching staff coming in and really investing in them. Anytime a coach leaves, especially late, coaches do things for their family, and their families come first. And I left a program late. Coach Dodge left Marble Falls late, and it was best for his family, and my move was too. But those kids can get their heads down, and they can almost feel like they weren't good enough or like they were abandoned, and they weren't. But the coaching profession can be hard. But I think it's going to work to our advantage as coaches now at Marble Falls, that they want a coaching staff to come in and really, really pour into them and invest in them and really get the best out of them. So I'm excited about the opportunity. We know we're going to have some big hills to climb. And my favorite saying with the kids right now is Rome wasn't built in a day, but we are going to get in there and work hard, and I know these kids are going to respond.
Coach Green, thank you so much for joining us, and
Yes,
good
sir.
luck this year.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
That's Matt Green, head coach of the Marble Falls Mustangs, and I'm Mark Kusenberger with PSquareSports.com.